Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Cardio in Tone. I hope you all are doing well and thank you for joining. So, excuse me, I have noticed in tracking the views and how you guys are watching these videos that actually on average, you've been watching them for a shorter amount of time than the video actually is. So today we're going to just do things a little bit differently, and the class or rather the recording is going to be a bit shorter. I know that this is a change from what we've done in the past, especially when we have been in the classroom, but you know, we are in a time of change. So what better way to start something new than right now? And in saying that, I am not committed to this format at all. It's just trying something different out. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment below or email me or give me a phone call, no matter when you see this video, on the day it's released or later in time. Just let me know what you think of the format and this new shorter routine, okay? So I'm saying that ahead of time, so if I skip over something, then you know that's why. We're shortening things up, being a little bit more precise and getting to the work that we are here to do, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, and we are going to start with our calf raises. So feet are $2 apart, and again, these are our calf raises, our heel raises. We're raising the heels up off of the ground, coming back down, going right back up. We're gonna do this 10 times and hold for 10 on the last one. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we'll shake that out. All right, next we'll bring the toes in and the heels out, keeping the knees slightly bent. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake that out. All right, next we have our toes out and the heels in, but still keeping $2 between those heels. Here we go, nice and tall. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Shake it out. Stretch it out. You might take a big step back with your heel on the ground, or bring your toes against the back of your chair and lean forward, or whatever you got to do to find that stretch you're looking for. And once you feel like you're sufficiently stretched, well then let's do it again. So we bring our feet back to hip width with the toes forward, and the same thing, 10 times, hold for 10 on the last one. This time, on the hold, I want us to open the blinds. We're going diagonally across, opening those blinds. You can use either hand, up to you. Here we go. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Shake that out. All right, next we bring our toes in and the heels out and keeping those knees slightly bent. This time on the hold, I want you to scan the room from left to right, right to left. You can use just your eyes or you can use your whole head for even more of a challenge. All right, here we go. Nice and tall, ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. All right, last one. We have our toes out and heels in, keeping those knees slightly bent. And let's look up. This time on the hold, I want you to touch in order and repeatedly your shoulder, belly, head, hip. Shoulder, belly, head, hip. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out, and stretch it out. And tell me what that sequence was. It was shoulder, belly, head, hip. Shoulder, belly, head, hip. Good. If you were watching me, you definitely got it wrong because I did that entirely wrong. All right? But the most important thing is that you are moving and trying to challenge yourself. Okay? So shake it out, stretch it out. Good. All right. So now we are going to move into our hydrants and our super dogs. Let's go ahead and start with those hydrants. We're picking up your foot, raising the leg to the side, bringing the leg back down with control. Nice and tall, pull that string tight, keep the shoulders level. Ready? We shift the weight, nice and easy. Raise the opposite leg, lower with control. That's 1, 2, 3, keeping the shoulders level. 4, and 5. Good job. Shake, shake, shake. And we'll do the same with the other side. Ready? And raise. 1, 2. Remember, it doesn't matter how high you raise that foot. Let's keep the shoulders level. 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Shake it out. All right, now we're gonna move into our super dogs. We're raising the arm and the opposite leg behind us. Squeezing the shoulders back and squeezing that glute by keeping a straight leg as you raise that foot up, okay? Here we go. Raise an arm, lift the opposite leg. That's 1. Squeeze. 2. Keep track of that belly button. 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Shake it out. And let's do the same on the other side. Squeezing those shoulders down and back, keeping that leg straight behind us. Ready? And raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Shake, shake, shake. All right. And so now we're going to move into our rhythm step. It's 3 steps, holding 1 foot up on that 3rd step for a 3 count. So nice and tall, head up, eyes up, and forward. Focus on something not moving. Ready, and step. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3, and hold it. 3. Good job. Shake it out. Catch your breath if you lost it. I didn't remind you to breathe on that one, but that is something that we are definitely trying to do all of the time. Filling up those lungs from the bottom up. So now that we've got that warm-up round out of the way, with the rhythm step that is, let's do that rhythm step one more time, okay? And maybe this time you're focusing on breathing the whole time, or making sure that you feel that string pulling from the top of your head, keeping the shoulders level or the hips square. Whatever it is, let's find one thing to focus on. Got that one thing? Now let's try to do it the best that you can with each repetition. Here we go. 2nd time around with our rhythm step. Head up, shoulders down. Ready, and step. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3, and hold. 3. Good job. Shake it out. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, now we're going to do our 2-legged hamstring stretch. So feet $2 apart, knees are slightly bent, and we're working on keeping our spine in a line. Nice and easy. We hinge over at those hips. Feel that stretch. And stand tall. That's 1. Breathe. And 2. We're doing 5 here. Breathe out on your way down, and I bet you'll find that you can go even farther. Good. 2 more. Spine the line, weight in your heels. And 1 more. And stand tall. Now we're going to take this left hand and go straight down the left leg. Standing up, reaching up and over. With that same hand, same arm, straight down. Good job. Let's dip the shoulders to the side, not leaning forward. Let's do 2 more here. Breathing easy, moving easy. and reach. Very good. Let's do the same on the other side. Nice and tall. We drop those shoulders to the right. Stand tall. Reach up and over to the left. Good work. Standing tall, dropping those shoulders to the side, not leaning forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And let's do 2 more here. And 1 more. Very good, and let's shake that out. All right, last one of our warm-up. We are going to do our open books, and you can do these seated as well. You can also do it holding on to the chair. We're trying to keep our feet anchored into the ground and our shoulders down as we keep our hands up. One hand stays in front, and we follow the other hand nice and easy around with our eyes. Bring it back, and do the same on the other side. Feet anchored into the ground, even weight in both those feet. Relax your shoulders down and breathe through the rotation. Eyes should follow your hand all the way around. Good, let's do 2 more on each side. Relax those shoulders. Trying to rotate a little bit farther. Trying to look at that hand a little bit longer. Equal weight in both feet. Breathing easy and taking your time. Good work. Shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat. So, a little bit shorter of a warm-up, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to get our work in. All right? So, before we move into that work, let's just take a moment here and, reflecting back. Making the most of it Mondays. Mondays is the time that we usually hold this cardio and tone class. So why not talk about how we are making the most of it? So let's see. Making the most of this time. What have we been doing? That's what we've been doing. So it is pretty crazy to me, and you parents out there will probably understand, time just flies by when you're looking into the eyes of your children. So in saying that, just a few days ago, Jessica and I realized that our little person that we brought into this world is going to be 3 years old in just 2 months. It's pretty wild, pretty incredible. 3 years old in just 2 months. So, her grandparents just absolutely love her and are trying to do the best grandparent job possible. And they have been talking about getting her a play set for the house since December. They wanted to get it for Christmas. And we said, if you get it for Christmas, that means that she's going to expect us to go outside and play with her on that play set in weather that's like 30 degrees. So please don't. Please don't get her that play set. But now with her birthday coming up in the summer, that's been a discussion again. So we have Z's birthday coming up in the summer, and the grandparents want to get a play set. Meanwhile, here at work, You know, as employees of Carroll Woods, we are here to help the residents and do what we can for you. And since the fitness center is closed and we don't have our usual schedule of classes and other things that we're doing, we're spending more time in the higher levels with residents that don't get to see their friends and family and visits from other folks too often. And so a project that I'm working on with a resident is designing a playset. Yeah, designing a playset. It gives that resident some purpose and a goal to work towards, and something to really put their energy towards during this time where, you know, you can have a lot of pent up energy physically and mentally from just not having the routine and the social interaction that you had before. So during our social visits, we've been talking about that and trying to brainstorm some projects to work on. And that is something that we've settled on, designing a play set. So we'll see what becomes of it. I'm just excited to spend this time with this resident and work on this project with them. And, you know, hopefully we come up with something great and something that I will be able to build. I probably won't be able to build it. I'll probably call some people who have more skill and expertise to put this piece of work, this craft, this design together. And hopefully we'll have it around her birthday this summer. So that's how I am making the most of this time. And the extra time I've been spending with residents in the higher levels of support, and then bringing home something really interesting to my family, and also taking something from home and bringing it here and sharing it with the resident and with you all right now. So let me know what you guys are doing to make the most of this time. And like I said before, let me know what you think about this new format. All right, so let's get to it. In cardio and tone, we usually have 4 exercises. We do those exercises for a period of time for several rounds. As I mentioned earlier, we're doing things a little bit different this time around. So we are going to have 4 rounds of exercise with our 4 exercises. Got it? The first round we're going to do for 25 seconds. 25 seconds. And then the 3 rounds to follow, we're going to do those exercises for 20 seconds. So you can kind of see that first round as your warm-up. Getting acquainted with the movement, going a little bit slower in your pace than what you would usually. And that'll be our warm-up to the next 3 rounds with less time. Following me? Don't worry, I'll try to keep track of it for you. We're in this together. So let's go ahead and go over those exercises, all right? So exercise number 1 is going to be step jacks. Step jacks is exercise number 1. I'm seated right now, so I'm going to show you the modified version. Sitting tall, feet flat on the ground, stepping out to the side, raising the hands, bringing everything back in. Again, stepping out to the side, raise the hands, bring everything back in. That's our modified version of the step jack. What a typical step jack would look like would be standing tall, feet close together. We step out to the side, bring the hands up, everything back in. Stepping out, hands up, back in. Step jack. All right, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to be our woodchopper, and we are alternating sides with our woodchopper. So we're going to be adding a rotation to this. So again, this time I'm seated, so let me show you the modified version to it, okay? So we're nice and tall, hands start here in the middle. We raise those hands up and bring them over to a hip, turning your head and your shoulders. Again, hands up in the middle, turn the head and the shoulders to one side. Bringing your hands to your hip. Got it? Great. If you were to do this standing, we'd have the feet wide, 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 wide. Hands come up in the middle overhead. We drop the hips, drop the hands. Standing tall, drop the hips, drop the hands. Turning your head and your shoulders. Still keeping that chest open, right? So head is up, chest is up. We're not bent down looking at the floor. No, no, no. That's our woodchopper, alternating sides. Alternating sides, okay? That's number 2. Exercise number 3 is going to be a sit-up hold with a paddle. A sit-up hold with a paddle. What could that be? So, we're not going to be doing sit-ups, going back and forth and back and forth. Instead, we're going to go back halfway. Feel that core engage. Hands are going to be straight out, and we paddle up and down. Paddle, 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 paddle. Doing your best not to move anything else but those arms. We don't want this. Nope, everything is still except for those arms. Feeling that tension in your core, tension through the back, all right? So, sit up hold with a paddle is exercise number 3. Exercise number 4 is our high knee march with the shoulder press. Just like it sounds, we're marching with our knees up high, pressing up with the shoulders. Seated version, standing version, doesn't take much more imagination. Raising the knees up high, pressing the hands up. That's number 4. High knee march and a shoulder raise. All right, we're doing this 4 times, 4 times. The first round is a longer period of time. We're going to move slower. We're going to get the hang of all of the movements. All right, let's go. Round number 1. Let's start with exercise number 1. Doing each exercise for 25 seconds. Exercise number 1 is our step jacks. Let's do it. Seated or standing, it is up to you. I'm going to go ahead and do them standing. Feet close together, arms straight down by your side, and let's start moving in 3, 2, 1, go. Stepping out, hands up. And shift that weight over. Good. It's a step, not a tap. Hands up. Bring the feet together. Good work. You've got less than 10 seconds here. Remember, we're keeping that pace a little bit slower. This is our warm-up and time. Good work. Let's move to exercise number 3. Exercise number 2 is our woodchopper, alternating sides, all right? Feet are wide, wide, wide. We're gonna bring our hands up overhead. And we go in 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips and drop your hands. Alternating sides. Hands come down to the hips. We turn our head and our shoulders. Weight in the heels, head up. Good job. Keep moving, almost done. And time. Good work. That was exercise number 2, our woodchopper. Let's go ahead and move to exercise number 3. And we'll all be doing this one seated because it's our sit-up hold with a paddle. Okay, I'm going to show you this from the side so you can see that we're trying to keep our spine in a line and nothing else moving. Flat on the ground, hands up, ready? Let's go back halfway and paddle. Moving the arms. Not moving anything else. Keeping your spine in a line. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pull those shoulders down and back. You got less than 10 seconds here. Pull that string at the top of your head. And time. Good job. That was exercise number 3, our sit-up hold with the paddle. And let's go ahead and move to exercise number 4. So again, slow down your pace. This is our warm-up round. Exercise number 4 is our high knee march with the shoulder press. You can do this seated or standing, up to you. Here we go. Feet at hip width, hands up at the shoulders. Let's move. 3, 2, 1, go. Knees up high. Press the hands. Let's not forget about that good body position, which is level shoulders and hips square. Let's do the same here. Step in with those feet farther apart. Try not to narrow your stance. We're almost done. And time. Good work. So that's the end of round number 1. We're going to move to round number 2, which means that we have a change. Now we're going to do this for less time. So pick up your pace a little bit, okay? Maybe you're not going all out, but maybe you're doing a step or a movement more than what we did in that first round. So round number 2, we're doing each exercise for 20 seconds. Each exercise for 20 seconds, and we are gonna keep the same order. So let's start at let's start at exercise number 1 and go straight to number 4. Exercise number 1 is the step jacks. That's right, step jacks. That's the seated version. If you're standing, let's go ahead and stand and get started. Exercise number 1, round number 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Stepping out, hands up. Picking up the pace a little bit here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good work. Less than 10 seconds. Keep it moving. Keep shifting that weight. It's a step, not a tap. And time. Good job. That means exercise number 2 is next. It's our Woodchopper Alternating sides that we're chopping to. Feet wide, hands up. And let's move in 3, 2, 1, go. Weight in the heels. Head up, chest up. Let's not look down to the ground. Turn your head and your shoulders. Less than 10 seconds. Breathe. And time. Good work. Here we go. Exercise number 3. What is it? It's that sit-up hold with the paddle. Sit-up hold with the paddle. Let's do it. Nice and tall. Hands up. We go back halfway. Paddle. Feet flat on the ground. Spine in a line. Shoulders down. No turtlenecks. No. Drop those shoulders. Squeeze them down and back. 5 seconds. Come on. Keep everything still. And time. Good job. All right. It's exercise number 4 now. Let's do it. It's that high knee march with the shoulder press. If you're standing, let's get to it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Knees up. Hands up. And it doesn't have to be opposites. It can be the same side. Whatever you need to do. Good work. Toes up when we're marching. Almost there. And time. Good job. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pulling that breath down to your belly, filling up the lungs from the bottom up. All right, halfway done. We've got 2 more rounds, which means that this is round number 3. If you can pick up the pace, why not? We've only got 2 more to go, right? So, round number 3, let's go ahead and start with exercise number 4. And what's exercise number 4? It's that high knee march with the shoulder press. High knee march with the shoulder press. All right? If you're standing, go ahead and stand. This time, I'm going to show the modified version. Nice and tall, head up, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knees up, toes up. Press your hands. Keeping the spine in a line, not bending over. Head up. Good work. We got 5 seconds here. Toes up, toes up. And time. Good job. Let's go to number 3. What's exercise number 3? Yes, it's that sit-up hold. Shoulders down, spine in a line. Hands up. Let's go back. And paddle. Doing your best not to move any other part of your body than your arms. If it's a challenge, slow down that paddle. That'll make it a little bit easier. And time. Good work. Let's go ahead and move to exercise number 2. What's exercise number 2? Yes, it's that woodchopper. Alternating sides. Again, I'm going to show the modified version. Sitting tall. Hands up. If you're standing, get to it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and chop. Hands straight up in the middle. Bring them down to the hip. Turn your head and your shoulders. Breathe. Good work. We have 5 seconds here. Keep your chest up, keep your head up. Time. All right, that leaves us with our final exercise. That's exercise number 1, which was what? Our step jacks. That's right. Stepping out to the side, raising the hands out and up. Let's get started. Last one of this round. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Step out, hands up. Head up, stand tall. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good work. Less than 10 seconds, come on. Almost there. And time. Good job. Fill up those lungs from the bottom up. Try to release that tension through your neck and your shoulders, because we have our final round. Round number 4. All right. If you haven't stopped me already, you're doing a great job. Stick with me. It's our final round. If you can pick up the pace, go ahead and do it, because why not? It's the final round. If you're not picking up the pace, then let your goal be to move the whole 20 seconds. Doesn't matter the pace. Let's just keep moving for that whole 20 seconds, okay? Here we go. 4th and final round. Let's start with exercise. The sit-up hold with our paddle. Sit-up hold with the paddle, which is exercise number what? 3, that's right. Here we go. Hands up, shoulders down. Ready? We go halfway back and paddle. Come on, keep that spine in a line. Shoulders down, head up. Trying your best not to move any part of your body than your arms. Slow down those arms if you need it to be less challenging. And time. Good work. Let's go ahead and move to our step jacks, which is exercise number what? Number 1. That's right. Nice and tall if you're standing. Sitting tall if you're sitting. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Step out. Hands up. Go ahead and shift that weight when you step. Good work. We got 10 seconds here. Keep moving. You got it. 5 seconds. And time. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and move to our high knee march with our shoulder press. High knee march with the shoulder press, which is exercise number 4. All right, let's do it nice and tall. Keep those feet apart. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's march. Knees up, toes up. Doesn't matter if you're seated or standing. You pick up your knees, you pick up those toes too. Come on. We got 5 seconds here. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. Time. But keep breathing. Time. All right. That brings us to our last exercise. So what are we missing? What's that last exercise we need to do? Yes, it's exercise number 2, our woodchopper. Our woodchopper, feet nice and wide, whether you're seated or standing. Let's go ahead and bring those hands up. Move my seat back so you can see my hands. And let's move in 3, 2, 1, go. Turn your head and your shoulders. Hips back, weight in your heels. 10 more seconds, come on. Good work, keep moving. Head up, chest up. I'm adding 5 bonus seconds because you look great. And time. Woo! Breathe, 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 and shake it out. Fill up those lungs from the bottom up. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Breathing easy. Take your time. Release that tension through your neck, through your shoulders, through your jaw. That'll help that breath come down a little bit faster, a little bit more. Good, good, good. All right. We're going to take this nice and slow. First, we're going to start with that overhead reach. Taking the hand, reaching up and over. Open up your rib cage, breathe easy. And the other side. And the other side. And the other side. Good, let's bring your thumbs towards your armpits and we're swimming with our elbows. Nice and slow, making the biggest, bestest circles you can here. And backstroke. Again, take your time. This is our cool down. Stretching. And relax. All right, well, sit back and kick your feet up and let's make some circles going in the same direction. Pointing and flexing your foot as much as you can, making the biggest circles you can. Working those ankles all the way around. And let's reverse. And opposite directions. And reverse those opposite directions. And let's keep your feet moving. With one hand, let's dot our I's. With the other hand, let's cross our T's. Good job. All right, we're just gonna sit up nice and tall. Bring your feet and your knees over to one side of the chair. Keep the feet flat and your knees apart. Bring your hands to the back of your chair and rotate your upper body around. Head up, shoulders down. and relax. And we'll stretch your hip flexor by bringing that front foot behind you, the knee pointing down, squeezing your glutes. And relax. Let's stay on this side one more time and rotate. Pull that string tight at the top of your head. And relax. Now let's stretch out your hamstring. We're going to put the heel on the ground with your toes up and hinge forward. Great. Let's go over to the other side. Feet flat, knees apart, hands on the back of your chair and rotate. Relax the shoulders down. Breathe through this rotation. And relax. Let's stretch the hip flexor. Knee down with your foot behind you. Squeeze those glutes. And sit tall. Feet flat one more time and rotate. Good. Now let's stretch that hip flexor. Heel down, toes up, hinging forward with your spine in a line. Feel that stretch to the back of your leg right here. Good, and let's come back to the front. All right, we'll go ahead and move into our head rotation by dropping your chin down to your chest, moving your ear to your shoulder, tip the head up and over, other ear to other shoulder, and drop your chin back down. And move nice and easy around. Taking your time. Relaxing your shoulders. And reverse if you haven't already. And head up, eyes forward. Let's open up your arms and give yourself a big hug. Drop your elbows down and drop your chin. And look up. One more time, let's open up your arms and flip-flop, other arm on top. Drop your elbows and drop your chin. And relax. Let's bring your feet flat on the ground with some space between them and space between your knees as well. Let's rest your hands right there on your legs. And let's do our cow and camel stretch. Starting with the cow, we squeeze the shoulders back and tip the pelvis forward. Camel, roll the shoulders forward, tip the pelvis back. Cow, open up your chest. Camel, pull your belly button to your spine. Cow, breathe in. Camel, breathe out. And let's do a few more with your own breath. Tilting the pelvis forward for the cow, tilting the pelvis back for the camel. Squeezing the shoulder blades together for the cow, pulling those shoulder blades apart for the camel. Keep your feet flat on the ground. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's do one more of each. Good. All right, let's take one hand, put it behind your head. Other hand reaches for your elbow and you bring it closer. And relax. Let's do the same on the other side. Hand behind the head, reach for your elbow, bring it close. And relax. Let's do it one more time, but we flex the bicep that time. And feel that stretch a little more. Good. Other side, flex, flex, flex. Feel the stretch. And relax. Let's take the left hand and put it behind your back. Look to the right and drop your chin down to your chest. And look up. Keep looking to the right. If you want an extra stretch, bring your right hand behind your head and everything comes down. And look up. Let's do the same on the other side. That's the right hand behind your back. Look into the left. Drop your chin down. And look up. Keep looking to the left. If you want that extra stretch, bring your left hand behind your head and everything comes down. And look up. All right, last one. Let's stretch out your left leg. Heel down and toes up. We'll sit up tall, pull the toes back, press the heel forward, and reach for your thigh. Knee, calf, toe back to the calf. Knee, thigh, and up. Again, thigh, knee, calf, toe, calf, knee, thigh, twice more thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh, last time thigh, knee, calf, past the toes, back to the calf, knee, thigh, and other side. Heel down, toes up, sit tall, ready? Reach for your thigh, knee, calf, toe, calf, knee, thigh, and again, thigh, knee, calf, toe, calf, knee, thigh, twice more thigh, knee, calf, toe, calf, knee, thigh, last time thigh, knee, calf, past the toes, back to the calf, your knee, your thigh, and done. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. If you went through the whole video, that is wonderful. Let me know what you think. If you skipped through a few times and you went here and there and back over there and came back to the end, well, thanks for rejoining us. Again, leave me a comment here, email or give me a call and let me know what you think. I always like hearing from you all, and I miss your voices. So reach out, let us know what you're doing. Take care, have a great day. Bye.